What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the. Well, actually, let me fix this because good fucking god. Oh, because of course people have to freaking mess with the layout. So there we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the WNBA live play for Game Two of the WNBA Finals. Shout out to everyone who actually came around last night for Game One. And really kind of throw a great overtime victory for the, especially if you're a Lynx fan. For the Liberty, I mean, you did all you could to really try to put that game away, but just obviously the resilience of the Lynx kind of just, well, in a way, kind of just not really done too well. Um, but yeah, so like kind of like somewhat keys to this game is the fact that obviously for the Lynx, got to take care of the basketball because obviously the well, let's just say the turnovers were slightly cost at times. That's just all I got to think about the Lynx, but just just take care of the better of the basketball. And with the Liberty, obviously put them in consistent shots. Um, just want to make sure. Seems all right because it seems like my freaking other monitor's kind of lagging on the other end, but either way. But if you guys are new, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. We also coming to you live as well from YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. All that stuff is linked down below. And shout out to everyone that's coming from the Twitter side of things. As well, we are live on there over there as well. But overall, like I said, I haven't really done much of the WNBA as of recently because obviously personal stuff. But we are coming to you live and stuff like that. Just want to. Because good lord, because I'm just right now just testing out the. Because good lord, my freaking seems like the scoreboard around here. Okay, let me fix that actually. All right, hang on, y'all. Because now I got to refix the scoreboard. So while we have a few minutes before tip off, and close that down. Give me 1 second, y'all. There we go. Oh. All right, let's just hopefully try to get this all under control at the moment. All right. 1 second, y'all. I'm just trying to remake this. But yeah. What the hell? There we go. Now just testing up. We're just testing out the timer. Oh, Christ. Okay. There we go. All right. Make sure I got all that figured out the hard way. But shout out to everyone though. Yeah, so there'll be a couple occasional times for those who are just coming in for game 2. I do have the roster written down between the Lynx and the Liberty. So if I may look down here and there, figure out who's who, that's why. Okay, dokie. So now we should get ready for the starting lineups very in just a couple of seconds. I think it's pretty much just going to be still be the same as yesterday's. So you got Bridget Carlton, Alana Smith, Nafisa Collier, McBride, and Courtney Williams. Pretty much is still going to be the same for the Lynx. And same with the Liberty with Laney Hamilton, Anescu, Stewart, Jones, and Febich. And that's your starting 5 for the Liberty. And the tip. And it's taken by the Lynx. Here we go. We got Courtney Williams out to McBride. Back to Williams. Now to Collier. Hands it off to Smith. That's Carlton. Now to Smith. And there goes a quick or easy turnover by the Lynx. Anescu. That is good for 2. I got a ton. Lord have mercy. I got McBride out to Smith in the post. Smith out to Williams and almost had that taken away. Williams, and that's taken away by Brianna Stewart. And here come the Liberty. Out to Anescu. Thought about a 3 steps aside for 3. Down it goes for Sabrina Anescu. I got Collier to lead the charge. Down 5. Hands it up to Carlton. And we get a quick foul on the Liberty. That's their first. We got Williams. Pulls up from short mid-range. Can't get that. The fall gets her own rebound. Out to Collier for McBride for 3. Nobody home. Rebound to Anescu. Hands up to Jones. Jones in the post. It spins. Pump fakes. Up and under. Scoop and score can go. Here comes Bridget Carlton leading the charge. Nice to have a pass to Alana Smith for 2. Cuts now the deficit down to 3. Now we got Stewart. Out to Jones. Now out to Laney Hamilton. Laney Hamilton hands off to Anescu. Fadeaway 3. Can't get that to fall. Rebound by Williams. Courtney Williams now charging off the court. Leading the point. Williams put the pump fake out to Collier in the post. And that is going to be knocked out of bounds. And that's going to go the other way in favor of the Liberty. That's the 3rd turnover so far by the Minnesota Lynx. They got Anescu. Puts the brakes on. Out to Stewart for 3. And then we got an offensive foul. That was their second. That's John Quell's first. I don't know about that. Now we got Courtney Williams. Threads to Alana Smith with the layup, good for two. And it leads now down to one for the Liberty. And we get a timeout at the 7:30 mark. I'm sorry that we didn't knocked out of bounds. Stewart for three. Short. Rebound. Here comes Lainey Hamilton. Out to Stewart. Nice open look for two. 7-4 New York lead. Under 7:20 to go here in the first quarter. Got McBride pulls up for three. Cannot go. And that's going to be a nice save by Inescu from a quick turn. Same with the Lynx. Stewart to Inescu. Inescu pulls up for three. Down it goes for Sabrina Inescu. Under 7 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Now we got Williams. Williams for three. And gets the rattle in and go. And it goes. Now we got Inescu. Out to Stewart. Picked up by Collier. Tough shot by Stewart. That goes down for two with defense in her face. Now you got to get enough use of Collier. And hands out to McBride. Picked up by Stewart. Now to Carlton. Now to Collier in the post. Collier fadeaway jumper. Down it goes from Nafisa Collier. And Sabrina turns it over. No. We got Courtney Williams. Now has a kick it back out. That's off the foot. Watch that nice little tip. And Jones, and we get a jump ball. So 5:54 here in the first. It's a 3-point game. And jump ball won by the Liberty. Now we got Urbanescu. Out to Jones. Now, thought about a handoff. And hands off to Fibich. Fibich out to Jones on the wing. Here comes Jones, drives. And off the glass and beats the buzzer. So 14-9 leaves the Liberty over the Lynx here in game two. We get Courtney Williams. Out to Carlton in the paint. Gets that to fall for two. Still holding within three. Now we got a Fibich. Hands off to Lainey Hamilton. Around the screen goes Lainey Hamilton. Pulls up from mid-range. Down it goes from Benija Lainey Hamilton. And now we got Carlton. Out to Williams. Out to Alana Smith for three. Nobody home. And Lainey Hamilton comes up with the board for the Liberty. We put the brakes on to Inescu. Pulls up for a floater. Down it goes for Sabrina Inescu. And I got Smith. Out to Collier for three. That is good. Also, that's where Bridget Carlton had the three. Inescu to Stewart. Stewart. Lainey Hamilton for three. Down it goes. Now we got that's McBride. Around a screen by Smith. Out to Williams. Back out to McBride. McBride in the paint. Drives with a scoop and score, and that is good. And we got Inescu. Up 5. Hands up to Stewart. Now to Laney Hamilton in the corner. Now to Fibich. Back out to Inescu for 3. That's it. Reynolds in and out. Laney Hamilton comes up with the offensive board. Now I got Inescu with the ball in her hands. Out to Jones. Now to Laney Hamilton, who turns it over off her fingertips. So it'll be the Lynx basketball. And we had a quick timeout break. All righty. But so far, kind of with the Liberty, Liberty's kind of hit one of my keys I had just talked about earlier. Just hit consistent shots, and yeah, and that's kind of what we have. And the Lynx still have issues with turning the ball over. But I think, granted, we're going to be through one quarter of play, but still can't have to let these turnovers pile up like they did yesterday, or sorry, I would say last night, against Liberty. Because to be quite honest, I thought the Liberty should have had last night in the bag because of a lot of Minnesota turnovers. But knowing Minnesota's resilience, that showed otherwise. As well. But hey, we need to do. I got to bite on my pretzels. And What's going on, Daniel? We are back. Oh, and you gotta love it though. It's under 3.5 to play here in the first quarter. And now we got Courtney Williams out to Collier. Tight defense in the post. Back out to Smith. Now out to Williams on the top of the key. Williams to Collier. Pulls up for 3. That'd be short. And Jonquel Jones pulls down the rebound. Now here comes Laney Hamilton. And she turns that over under 3 minutes to play. That was embarrassing. So now we got Williams. Out to McBride. Back out to Williams. Screened by Carlton. Or sorry, the Smith. Williams for mid-range. Down it goes. So 21-18 here in the first, under two, just barely over 2.5 to go. Stewart to Laney Hamilton. Hamilton, nice little get and go for two. Obviously, also on the floor for the Liberty, you have Kayla Thornton, number 5, that's on the floor for the Liberty. Now to Smith. Now to that's Smith in the post. Out to McBride for 3. Down it goes for Kayla McBride. Cuts it down to 2. Just barely over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. You got Stewart. That's turned over by the Liberty. Here comes Courtney Williams leading the charge. Pulls up from mid-range. And that's no good. Falls in the hands of Jonquel Jones for the rebound. Stewie now out to Jones. Jones with a tight defense on her. And now looks like we're going to get Courtney Vandersloot to come check in at the table. Jonquel Jones at the post. And that's stripped away by McBride. And that still stays with the Liberty with $1:36 to go here in the first quarter. And I got Stewart. Now Inescu from a nice little fade for 2. And now we got McBride. Out to Smith. Now to Carlton in the corner for 3. Nope. That is for Courtney Vandersloot. Or that's Phoebe coming up with the rebound. Now we got Inescu. Out to Stewart for 3. Down it goes for Brianna Stewart. Under a minute. And we got a traveling violation on the Lynx. That leaves it at 54 seconds here. So 54 seconds here in the first quarter. Liberty up by 7. So now we got Stewart at the top of the key. Goes around the screen, drives, kicks it out to Thornton for 3. Down it goes for Kayla Thornton. So 40 seconds here in the first quarter. 8-0 run for New York, and the 3 no good by Carlton. And then here comes Sabrina Inescu. Up 10 with under 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Hands it up to Stewart. Picked up by Collier. And we got a jump ball at 21.5 on the clock. And then jump ball wins by the Liberty. It looked like Stewart had a couple extra inches on Collier. Here, out to Stewart for 3. Nobody home. And that is Carlton with the rebound. I'm sorry, that's Sassini actually come onto the floor. I didn't. And that's going to be into the first quarter. Liberty take this one, take the quarter 1, 31-21. It's a 10-point lead after 1 quarter to play between the Lynx and the Liberty. Yeah, I mean, exactly. That's kind of that's one of my keys is that And obviously, quick little timeout before the second quarter gets underway in here. So let me just take a just check and see how the Eagles are doing. They're on commercial break at the moment after a nice little touchdown. I'd love to see that. Gotta love it. Gotta love it though. What else? Well, shout out to the 20 total people that is in here though. God, no, my. Ugh, there we go. I should put this. Try not to press any buttons on my keyboard. Mm. Mm. Ugh, Lord. A little bit though, man. A little bit though, man. All right, we are back for quarter number 2. Now we got looks like Vandersloot out to Stewart, out to Phoebich. Phoebich drives, and that's tossed up out to Thornton for 3. That's no good. Rebound comes up with Natisha Heidemann. Out to Hines Allen, now to Collier. Again, get that the fall rebound by Vandersloot. Here comes Stewart driving to the basket. Nobody home. Offensive board and put back good for 2. But now we got Collier. Back out to Cecilia. See, it looks like Carlton again. Looks like he gets fouled on the on the play. 8:57 to go. I got Heidemann now to Hines Allen. Says Sazazzini out. That's good for 3. I got Phoebich out to Vandersloot. Picked up by Heidemann. Sably gets and takes a bit of a bump, but still stays with it, and that is knocked out of. And that's going to be lost out of bounds by the Liberty. Turnover to the Minnesota Lynx. Now I got Heidemann. Out to Hines Allen. Send Lazzini from short mid range. Can't go. And it's probably a nice little rebound. Hands off to Vandersloot, leading the charge. Off to Stewart. Almost lost it. And there's to Phoebich in the corner. To Sably. Back out to Vandersloot. Vandersloot around the screen. And threads the kneel, but that is well off the mark. With to Heidemann. Drives. And we got a jump ball at 7:42. We got Heidemann and looks like Vandersloot for the jump ball. And Minnesota will take the jump ball. Celazzini off to Heidemann. Heidemann to Collier in the paint. Pulls up from short mid range. Can't go. John Quell pulls down with the rebound. Here comes Stewart. Leading the charge in the transition. Off the glass. Nope. Rebound by Hines Allen. Here comes Carlton. Out to Heidemann for three. Down it goes. Now it's a 6-point lead for the New York Liberty. About 7:13 here to go in the second quarter. John Jones, double team. Looks like a little block up top. And fight for the basketball. And we get a jump ball at 6:57. And just a little scramble for the basketball. That's all it is. And New York with the winner jump ball, but nobody home for after the mid range. Now, good putback by Jonquil Jones. Now here comes Heidemann. Out to Collier. Hands up to McBride. McBride out to Heidemann. Pump fakes drives, and that's taken away by Inescu. Now we've got a 1-on-2 fast break. And unfortunately, Minnesota is going to have to foul, and that's going to put the, I would have to say, put the Inescu at the line for two. And the first is good. So game one put up 19 points on 8 for 26 from the floor. And both free throws are good. Now it leads back up to 10. Now McBride picked up by Laney Hamilton. To Collier. Now we got Williams. It was a Hines Allen with a baby hook. That's a bit way off, and that's going to be out of bounds going New York's way. That's 6-12. So we got Phoebich coming in for Vandersloot. No, stays with Minnesota, actually showing on the replay. Got Hines Allen, hands up to McBride. McBride for three. That's way off the mark. And Phoebich comes up with a rebound. Here comes Inescu. And we get a foul against the I'm sorry, not the Liberty, but the Lynx. That's going to be their second. Like a little bit of a flop. But Jones thought about a three, hands it off to Phoebich. Out to Inescu, now to Jones to the post. Jones posting up. Out to nice good Baldwin, out to Laney Hamilton. Laney Hamilton for three. That is good. And the New York Liberty coming out firing. So now we got Smith to McBride. Out to Carlton, who loses it, and now we're going the other way. And we got a timeout by Minnesota. That is unfortunate. If you're a Lynx fan at the currently. Mm. Mm. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Mm-mm-mm. Ugh, lordy. Alrighty. So what is going on, everybody? Hmm. Mm. Alrighty. Obviously, looking the career path of Sabrina Ionescu. Because in 2020, actually 2022, they went 16-20. And the season went before in last season, 32-8. Unfortunately, lost to the Aces. In I think in 4. Now you got the same, a little bit of a better record, 32-8. Obviously, a lot more fans packing to the Barclays Center. I love it. Not really. You got Laney Hamilton out to Phoebich for 3. A little bit short off the back out of the side iron. Out to Laney Hamilton to Jones. Thought about a 3. Jones out to Laney Hamilton. Laney Hamilton for 3. Nobody home. Offensive rebound by Sabali. Out to Sinescu. And Ionescu looked like she turned another turnover by the Liberty. Side out for the Liberty. or sorry, for the Lynx to McBride, picked up by Laney Hamilton, hands off to Williams. Williams picked up tight defense, short midi, nope. Rebound to it, Nescu. Under 4.5 to go here in the second quarter. We've got Laney Hamilton to Stewart. Now to Phoebich. Around the screen. Back to Stewart for three. That is money for Brianna Stewart. I got Williams. A little down big. Now we got Collier. Wide open mid. Nope. Gets her all miss. Out to nice little picked off by Jonquel Jones. Nice little deep pass to Brianna Stewart, and that is no good. Collier taking on Phoebich. And that is good for two. Now here comes Nescu. Around a couple double teams. Nescu out to Laney Hamilton for three. Down it goes. Now we got Williams. Out to Carlton, drives in the lane. Nice little scoop and score. That is good for two. Lee Snell holds 15 for the Liberty. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Stewart. And that's a foul, looks like, on Minnesota. That's going to be their third. Third as a team. A little bit of a slow start, especially for the Lynx. Mm. Lord have mercy. Good shout out to everyone that's been tuning in as well. Just shout out to everyone, though. Lordy. Let's just take a look at my picks. Not bad. Not bad at all, my pick'ems. Alrighty. So, And obviously, game 3 on Wednesday, at 8 o'clock, countdown at 7:30. So, game 1 for Sabrina. For Stewart's 18 points here in game 2 for 12. Game 1 for Sabrina, 19 points, 8 of 26 from the field, but also 5 for 7 for 14 points for Sabrina Ionescu here in game 2. So slightly better efficiency here in game 2 than in game 1 overall. And when I get it's early, well, we'll see how if that efficiency can continue throughout the going into the half. Out to Phoebus, nice side out to Phoebus. Now here's Stewart. Pump, nice little spin, juke. Nope. And fight for the basketball. Hand to the into Nafisa Collier, leads it up for the Lynx. Down 15. And we get a foul. Looks like that's going to be on New York. That's their second as a team. But I will say, at least it's not as much fouls as it was yesterday in game 1. And another foul. That's going to be the third on New York. That's going to be on Jonquel Jones. And most times than not, that's kind of how you want to. Because if you want to try to beat Jonquel, you got to get in foul trouble. And we got Williams on the baseline with a double team. Now have to kick it out back to McBride. Now to Carlton. Carlton, nice little thread to Neal to Collier, who gets popped. And that's going to be. But unfortunately, she loses the basketball. That's very unfortunate. And I guess Stewart out to Jones. Jones turnaround jumper off the glass, can't go. Nice offensive rebound to Laney Hamilton. Out to Stewart, and that is out of bounds, and that's gonna be Minnesota basketball. And I got Williams at the top of the key, out to McBride, back to Williams on an open lane with the up and under. That is good. He's now cut to 13 for the Liberty. Got Ionescu. Ionescu out to Jones in the corner. Out to Stewart. Nice good ball movement. Out to Ionescu. Ionescu drives high off the glass, and that's no good. And it looks like Minnesota comes up with the basketball. Got Caleb McBride. Nice little bounce pass for 2. Late deficit is now down 11. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Here comes Stewart, and we'll draw the contact. We'll go to the line for 2. With 53 seconds on the clock. And the first is good. 47-35. New York still leads over the Lynx here in game 2. Got game 3 at 8 o'clock and game 4 on Friday if necessary. And both free throws are good. And those 2 games will be in Minnesota. And I got Williams. Picked up by Laney Hamilton. Out to Collier. Nice little fadeaway jumper. Gets the friendly roll. So now we got Ionescu. Under 30 seconds to go. Here's a Nescu. 20 seconds here to Laney Hamilton. Laney Hamilton just, and that's going to be another quick foul. That's going to be the put to Sabali, who draws the contact. And that's going to be on Bridget Carlton. That's going to be their team's 5th here in the first half. And the first by Sabali is good. At 14.7 here on the clock. And the second, 1 or 2 from the free throw line for Sabali. You got McBride, or that's Collier. Puts the brakes on. Turnaround jumper. That's a bit short. And that's going to be the 14th foul on the Liberty with 3.1 on the clock. I don't know about that. But anyway, 2 free throws coming for the Lynx. Their first pair of free throws. Collier with the first is good. And Sabrina, yeah, that's also true with Sabrina bouncing back at her not so great game 1. I mean, 19 points is not bad. Now at least now 10. Still reheaves it, and we're at the half here, ladies and gentlemen. So 1 half in the books, and all that goes. We will be back for the half. Oh, righty. We get ready to start the third quarter. So in the first half, you had the Lynx 16 for 32 from the field compared to the 18 for 35 for the Liberty. I mean, it's very close. A little bit more threes for the Liberty because, well, that's where the Lynx defense is. Sometimes it's non-existent on the try to defend the 3-point shot. That's kind of and let's see what's Sandy Brondello in her third season as Liberty head coach. It led to the Liberty to the finals last season. Now on the it looks like it's a loud crowd at the Barclays Center. So now you got Anescu out to Phoebus, now to Jones in the paint, and that is still staying with the Liberty. I got Jones out to Phoebus. Picked up by Williams. Here comes Phoebus on the drive. Nice little handoff to John called Jones, and gets that to fall for two. Now you got Williams. Williams drives through the paint and the Phoebus will commit to the team's first. So Leone Fevich so far has no points in only 2,018 minutes, and that's a scoop and score is good. Back leads deficit's not back down to 10. Here comes Onescu. Nice ball moving out to Jones, now to Laney Hamilton. Laney Hamilton in the paint. Turnaround jumper and gets the friendly bounce, and that is good for 2. Then you got Collier. And Carlton chucking up a 3, and that's going to be no good. And we got Stewart to Onescu, and off the hands of Onescu, right into the hands of Williams, off the little bounce pass to Carlton, or sorry, Atlanta Smith, and turns that over. So luckily that didn't bite Liberty in the rear ass. That 3 is no good. So back 10. So now we got Laney Hamilton drives, and that was just way too easy for Benija Laney Hamilton. We get a timeout by the Lynx. Another 8 minutes to go here in the third. Oh, Lordy. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hmm. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. You know what Benija Laney has done to rip. So far, he's done a lot to really help to get this team bounce back into game one. But back here to go, we got Williams picked up by Phoebich. Williams trying to find an open lane, drives, and that's blocked up top by Stewart. And Courtney Williams fights to get the basketball back. Nice little bounce pass to Smith. And a Carlton at the top of the wing. Carlton drives, kicks it out. Nice ball moving out to Williams. Williams for three. Down it goes. Okay, that'll be a 2, so it's still deficit still down 10. And I got Stewart out to Inescu. And Inescu drives it out to Benito Laney. One-legged way off the glass, keeping nobody home. Now here comes Courtney Williams. Pulls up from short mid-range. Down it goes. And we got a timeout by the Liberty at 6:54. Yeah, barely. But it's still a 2, regardless. A long 2. Foot's on the line. There you go. So 47-53. Under 7 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Or sorry, third quarter, sorry. So game one led by 8 for the Liberty, lost in overtime, now led by 10 at halftime. And now the lead's now down to 6. Now we got Inescu. Out to Stewart. Stewart back to Inescu. Hands it all to Laney Hamilton. Laney will have to pull it out. Back out to Phoebich. Down to Jones in the post. Nice little double team out to ball movement to Laney Hamilton for 3. That's short. That's rebounded by Bridget Carlton. Here comes Courtney Williams leading the charge. Hands it all to Lana Smith. Back out to Collier. Now to Carlton on the wing. Carlton drives. And tough shot can't go. Stewart comes up with a rebound. Here comes Inescu. Out to Phoebich. Now to Jones. Wide open look. And that is good. Now it's back up 8. So at the 6-minute mark here, Collier. That 3 is no good. Jonquil with the rebound. So now we got Inescu to Jones. Jones now up to Phoebich. Bubich drives and nice ball movement out to Benisha Laney Hamilton for 2. That's short. That's pulled down by Alana Smith. Williams thought about a 3. Hands up to Smith, and that's taken away by Brianna Stewart. And Jones turns it over into the hands of Collier. Here comes Courtney Williams. Williams out to Carlton. And offensive foul. We're going. That's going to be on the Lynx. And that's going to be a foul on the floor. That's going to be against Collier. They got Stewart. That's turnover by Collier. Up and under. Nice transition for 2. Now the lead's cut down to 6. Now Amy Hamilton in the post. That's taken away again by the Lynx. Here comes Letitia Heidemann, who's come onto the floor. Where the Lynx pulls it right back out in the corner. Hands it off to Smith. Out to and Collier gets bumped. That's going to be the second on the Liberty. So they said it's a third team foul. Thank you. Hamilton, or so that's Thorne commits to her. I think her first, team's 4th. They got McBride. Drives. Nope. Nice offensive putback. Good for 2. Now the lead's cut down to 4. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Jones drives off the glass. That is good. Leads up 7 or by 6. Smith now to McBride. McBride now to Heidemann. Got Heidemann. Thought about pulling for a 3. Looks for McBride. Out to Collier. Tough shot. Nope. And we got a jump ball between Collier. Heidemann. Wow, lane violation on Heidemann. 318, 6-point game. And they got Stewart. And Stewart kind of loses the little handle. Out to Inescu. Now to Jones. Jones turnaround jumper, and that's no good. That's Maisha Hines-Allen pulling down the rebound. Now hands it off to McBride. Now Smith for three. Way off the mark. And that falls on the hands of Stewart. And 2:40 to go here in the third. 6-point game. And John Quill has to kick it out to Thornton. Now out to Stewart. Jones thought about a 3, 2, 1. And they'll try to avoid the shot clock violation. So they got Heidemann. Now out to Smith. Hands up to, looks like, all right, back out to Hines-Allen. And that is going to be the 15th foul. So 2 free throws coming for the Lynx. And 2:06. And that's going to look to be on Courtney Vandersloot's come onto the floor for the Liberty. So Alana Smith, already 6 for 8 from the floor with 12 points and 2 free throws coming. And gets the friendly roll. That's 13 points. And both free throws are good. She's got 14 points. It's a 4-point game. Now we got Vandersloot now picking up the pace, hands it all to Stewart, drives it off the glass, nobody home, and that's rebounded by Sassolani. Heidemann out to Carlton, now to Smith in the post. Now hands up to Heidemann, picked up by Stewart. And Heidemann just throws it away to Sabrina Inescu. And Vandersloot thought about a 3. Steps inside. And that's be the 14th foul on the Minnesota Lynx. With $1:30 to go here in the third. So 14 points for Stewart in this game. And now we got Vandersloot. And that's going to put New York in the bonus. 2 free throws coming for Brianna Stewart. And the first for Stewart is good. Leads back up 5. And the second is good. So leads back up 6. We got Hines-Allen, hands off to Heidemann. Under 1:20 to go. We got Hines-Allen. Hands it off to Carlton. Now to Smith. Back to Carlton. Carlton. Now to Smith, who gets blocked up top by, it looks like, by Sabali, who comes up with the basketball. Vandersloot to Stewart for 3. That is good. So under 50 seconds, it's an 8-point game. And Kayla Thornton gets her hand in there. And somehow Minnesota did not, luckily that didn't come back to bite Minnesota. With under 40 seconds to go. That 3 is no good. by Bridget Carlton. Now got Vandersloot driving. Now the pull right back out on the wing. Out to Stewart. Stewart drives. Out to Sabali. To Thornton for three. That's no good. And that's Carlton with the rebound. About 5 seconds go here in the third. That the three is no good. And that's the fourth quarter coming up. We're down to the final 10 here in game 2. Not bad. Not bad at all. Mm. 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 Mm-mm-mm. But hey, we're down to the final 10 and all that good stuff. So maybe I should move my notepad and stuff. Uh, I have to look at the top of the Barclays Center via Google Maps. So 18,040 people for today's attendance at the Barclays Center. And now we got Heidemann now taking it up here to start the fourth. Out to Williams. Got Courtney Williams down 8. Out to Heidemann. Back to Williams. Williams deep 3. Or sorry, deep 2. That is good for 2. Now it's backed up 7. Leads now down to 7. And Courtney Williams already 13 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Sabali to Nescu. And that is going to be the first foul on Minnesota. So you got Adescu up to Stewart. Now to Jones in the post. Out to Laney Hamilton. Steps inside. Ducks and weaves the drip. Nice little shimmy shake for the 2. Collier. Out to Williams. Back to Collier. And we got a traveling violation. Oh, Lord. Yeah, this really can't do much on that. But now we got Vandersloot up to Jones. Back to Vandersloot for 3. Down it goes. No, the lead's back up 11. Hyman with her answer, but so she draws the contact. We'll go to the line for 3. We got all right. So it looks like they're trying to see if it's a flagrant one for a reckless closeout. It kind of looks like it. Mm. So about 3 free throws coming for the Lynx. The first is no good by Heidemann. Oh, fuck. What the hell? Okay, we got Williams under 8:20 to go. Down 9. Nice bounce pass to Smith with the scoop and scored. Nope. Now we got Stewart. And Laney Hamilton tried to direct traffic. Laney Hamilton picked up by Williams. Got a dip and dunk, but nobody home there. And John Quell will get. We got the got a jump ball. For the jump ball. And that's going to fall in the hands of Minnesota. And we got Natisha Heidemann. Now to Collier. Hands it out to Williams. Williams out to Heidemann on the top of the key. Drawing a double team. Now here comes Heidemann out to McBride for 3. Down it goes for Kayla McBride. So under 7.5. It's a 6-point game here in Brooklyn. And Stewart. And that's going to be a foul on Minnesota. So now we got Stewart. Out to Phoebe. Now to Laney Hamilton. 3 seconds on the shot clock. And we get an offensive foul. We're going the other way. It's at the 7:05 mark. Now we got shit. Now we got what? Oh, Williams. Williams. Kind of put on the ice skate. Drives off the baseline. Hands off to Collier with a baby turnaround jumper. Down it goes. Leads now down to 4. So last a 7-0 run lasts almost 2 minutes for John Claude Jones will get fouled at the 6:34 mark. Versus Goods back up to 5. And both free throws are good. Leads back up to 6. Now hands up to Heidemann. Collier already 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists from 6 of 11 from the field so far in this here in game 2. Now we had Williams from short, deep mid range, can't get the friendly bounce. Now we got Anescu leading the charge. Taking on Heidemann. Out to Jones for 3. That's nowhere near the rim. And here comes the Fisa Collier. Hands it up to Williams, and who draws the contact. That's going to be the 14th foul on New York. Another tight one here. I know. A little quick timeout break. Mm. All right. Oh, Lordy. Mm-mm. Mm. Oh, Lordy. Uh. All righty. So the largest lead of the series for the Liberty. Game 1, 18 points in the second quarter, but lost by 2 in overtime. Shout out to everyone who actually tuned in and hung out with me for that game. Didn't know that was going to go to overtime. Mm-mm-mm. So now it's a 6-point game under 6 minutes to play. A side out for Minnesota. And I got Heidemann. Now out to Smith. And we got a kick ball again. And they got Heidemann. This Smith on the wing. Nice little bounce pass to Collier. Gets at the fall. Now it's a 4-point game in here in Brooklyn. And now we got Jones driving to the basket. Spins. And can't get that to fall, and that's going to fall in the hands of Collier, who will draw the contact. That's going to put the Lynx at the line for 2. So now we got the Smith out to Heidemann. Williams drives, and that is taken away by Stewart. We got Stewart out to Laney Hamilton in the post on Heidemann. And up and under, can't get that to fall. And a foul is called on Minnesota. That is their 4th. Oh, well, they're actually going to call it on Hamilton, Laney Hamilton. Oh. So, 2-point game here in Brooklyn. They got McBride out to Smith. Now to Williams. And Stewart doing a lot of the defensive end. But now we got Anescu. Out to Stewart. To Jones on the wing. Hands off to Laney Hamilton. Stewart to the basket. Look like someone got a hand on it. And to put back, and that is good for 2. That's 12 points, 8 rebounds for Jones. Williams with the nice little finger touch roll. Good for 2. Cuts it back down to 2. 15 points, 8 assists for Courtney Williams on 7 to 12 shooting. And Nescu had to put the brakes on. Out to Laney Hamilton in the corner for 3. Down it goes. So now it's back, leads back up to 5. Now we got Heidemann. And they got Williams. McBride for 3. That's short. And we get a timeout at 2:52. Now we're showing Candace Parker and Tamika Catchings, 2012 WNBA Finals MVP. Lordy. Boop, boop. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, Lordy. Shout out to the 28 total people. Oh, shit. There goes my computer doesn't crash on me. That would be bad. Oh. Oh, Lord have mercy, dude. All right, well, let's see here. Obviously, for about Monday Night Football, and well, we know how that's going to turn out. Sound like a crap game on paper. There we go. Under 3 minutes to go. Liberty up 5, 2:47. You got Stewart. And Fevich out to Stewart in the post. That's not going to go, but that's going to be a foul on Minnesota. Going to be 2 free throws coming for the Liberty. And the first by Stewart, he's good. 6-point game for the Liberty. And the second, and 1 of 2. And then they got McBride. Stops, now bounce passes Smith to Williams. Deep 2. Nope. And that's going to fall in the hands of Sabrina Ionescu. That 3 is no good by Fevich, pulled down by Williams. There's Williams trying to put on the ice skates. And Williams, that's going to turn it over. Fevich wide open 3. Down it goes. So 7-0 run in favor of the New York Liberty, but shit. Mm, that's tough. And that's I pretty much think that's, well, I'm not saying it seals it, but that's pretty much that seals it. Right off the foot. That's very unfortunate for Courtney Williams. Mm-mm-mm. Now it's back to a 9-point game. So $1.30. And Courtney Williams too. There we go. Heidemann for 3. Cannot get that to fall. And saves it, but how it falls to the hands. And Heidemann fights for the basketball, gets it. Williams for 3. That can't fall. And we get a jump ball at $1.14. Well, I think that's pretty much going to be a game, but appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.